Chris, good morning.
Good morning. It's pretty early for you, isn't it, Charlie?
Yeah, it is early for me. I already got the dog walk in today.
Oh, nice.
I got a coffee mug ready to go.
Oh, look at
Even though
that
I, even though I don't
WWE
watch,
mug.
even though I don't watch the main product or the I don't know. You don't even call it main, but you know whatever you
Right.
want to call it.
You don't watch wrestling. We hear
We don't
it.
wrestling podcast where they don't watch wrestling.
Well,
Insanity. Why are we here today, dude?
we are here to give away tickets. It's a pair of tickets to Zelo Pro's Level Up. And I mean, you talked, we just referenced WWE. And apparently, the 205 is going away. And now we have Level Up at WWE. So, um, as far as I know, Zelo Pro came up with that name for their show long ago.
Right.
If there's any copyright infringement, we'll help Matt send the cease and desist because
Correct.
we've been promoting this show for a while, and I think this one is one of the ones that unfortunately had to get rescheduled.
Yeah, this is the reschedule. But Zelo Pro I think continues to fight through this type of adversity with their shows, whether a show like the sound is not recorded or there's a reschedule and then they had Deanna Perrazzo can't make it, but I think they're still going to deliver. I think that
Mm-hmm.
this is a very valuable pair of tickets. You can take the trip up to Milwaukee on a Sunday, which is a very, very manageable drive, and have a day.
Yeah, at this point, if I'm able to make it, it'll be like the third weekend in a row that I go to Milwaukee. So my car already knows how to
Uh,
get there on autopilot.
for your outdoorsman stuff, right? This is
Well,
the past
the
couple
first,
weekends.
yeah, like the first one was we went to Disney on Ice out there. Last week did the ice fishing trip, and this week could potentially be Zelo Pro.
You're just a full blown Eskimo at this point.
I should at this point, get my Milwaukee Bucks jersey.
No,
Uh,
no, the
but
Bulls are
no,
good
the
this
Bulls
year.
are yes, the Bulls are kicking ass. I gotta say though, the Milwaukee's the Bucks Stadium, it's pretty nice. It's small. It feels small, but it was super nice in there. So,
Yeah, no,
but
no,
yeah,
I don't have any ill will towards the Bucks. You know, I
right.
mean,
You
obviously
got to
we want to beat
represent
them.
Chicago. I mean, we
Yeah.
as the however the Bears are, like here we are, we're in Bears gear.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice sweatshirt.
um,
Yeah.
all right. So we level up. It takes place tomorrow. No, not yes, tomorrow, February 27th, Turner Hall Ballroom, as we mentioned in Milwaukee. Doors open at 2 and bell is at 3. Um, just real quick, do you know? Do we have they announced the replacement for
That's what I'm checking
Eller?
right now. So I'm
Okay.
checking right now. I mean, so
While you
if
check
you
that,
okay, go
I was
ahead.
just gonna
Go
go
ahead.
through what I have here in front of me, which is
Please do.
Big John Crawley versus Beer City Bruiser. We have Swaggle and Joey Avalon versus the Bang Bros. We have
Interesting.
what they're calling it a 4-player battle. Storm Grayson, JJ Garrett, Joey Marks, and I can't see the name of the last person here.
Ethan
Um,
Everhart,
Ethan
maybe?
Ethan Everhart. Okay, not very familiar with him, at least from
No.
what I can remember. But again, Celo's always featuring new talent too. So, but we get a little bit more of Project Monix against Blake Christian. This should be a pretty good match. Hopefully, Monix takes the loss in this one. Um,
He continues to get opportunities he doesn't deserve, but we're not booking the shows, right?
and absolutely. And Sierra versus do you have the replacement or have they announced it?
No, I
I feel
haven't
like
seen it. I haven't seen an announcement on their Twitter. I'm on it right now. So, yeah, I there's still
listen, whoever
amazing
they
women talent on this card, though.
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Blair Onyx makes her way into the card.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know where she's at. It's just me thinking, Blair Onyx is always everywhere and available and ready to kick ass. So that was just me kind of hoping for that. And then what seems to be the main event. Lainey Luck versus Kylie Ray, Zelo Pro Women's Championship. If you remember, we were at Zelo the at the first when they first crowned their champion, their women's champion. And this was a match that was supposed to be Kylie Ray against. Ooh,
Was it like a Chelsea Green or Britt
it
Baker? Oh, it was
no
no, it was Blanchard, right?
Tessa. Yes, it was Tessa. I think that night Tessa and Chelsea Green were supposed to be there, but flight complications or something like that.
Sure.
Long story short, Lainey Luck stepped up to the plate, and they had a great match. Kylie walked out with the title, so she was the first women's champion. And I mean, now what is that? 4 years later, Lainey's holding the title, and Kylie is the number one contender.
It's funny how that works because right now Lainey and Kylie seems like a even subpar match,
Yes.
like a really good, like you don't know which way it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that when I mean, Lainey was a replacement, but at that time we're still like, yeah, Kylie's probably still gonna win, but like how much Lainey has like climbed in those 3 years to the point where now you look at that same matchup in a different light, you know.
And when we look at Zelo and what they've been doing, there's that Kylie and GPA history, and Lainey and GPA have been tagging, throughout, a couple shows.
Oh,
They've
shit.
been interfering in their things, so there can be some spillover there, and
Absolutely.
dirty tactics. So we'll see what happens, man. But that's gonna be that's a great main event, at least from what we can see on the poster. I'm sure there's probably other matches announced. I don't know. That'll be coming soon, or maybe they'll have some matches there that are not announced. But either way, Zelo Pro Sundays, always a great show, and it's an early show, so you can make it home, back in time for dinner and go to bed early if that's what you're
the
into.
Sunday wind down, where you got to think about you gotta just cover yourself in Sunday scaries. Hopefully this fights the Sunday scaries a little bit. You don't have to think about Monday work,
Absolutely.
Yeah. You made a great point though with the history there. There's so many story threads they could pull at with Lainey being involved with GPA and Lainey wrestling Kylie and Kylie and GPA's history. So many story threads they could pull. And you're getting, I think, at least 3 guaranteed women's matches again. And I just want to point that out, that I think that streak is very much still intact. So.
All right, so it's time for the giveaway.
Woo-woo.
All right, we got a couple names.
A little bit of a thinner wheel here.
Thinner wheel,
hey, better chance to win.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's give it a spin.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Our Corona 24.
Woo! Corona.
As I was compiling
at the Logan Square Auditorium, but just kidding.
As I was compiling, the list of retweets, I believe he is from Milwaukee.
That's perfect. That's perfect, because then not to say that the Chicago faithful won't make it up there, they will. But if that is,
it just ended up being convenient.
If logistically, if you can't do it, it's better that you're near Milwaukee. So.
For sure. So there you have it. We'll reach out to our _ Corona 24.
And he followed us, so thank you. The people who did retweet them did follow us. They followed the people read the tweets. I was like, people read the tweets. Wow, they're following us because we want to be able to DM you.
Right. So you know the details.
But it's logistically, that's how the platform works. You got to follow someone.
If you're getting a free pair of tickets, a follow doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hurt. So I got an idea that just came to me. I like to throw ideas at you on the whim.
Okay.
And thanks a lot. Thank you for letting me blow up your phone this week with just a bunch of shit.
No worries.
So you're balancing fatherhood and parenting me, I'm sure. But if we score upcoming guest that we're working on, I think we need to put a sombrero and a serape on the 2 heels in the face mask.
Oh, okay. For that one special episode?
Yeah, if we can get that episode going, put it up. I just saw our little your face model or
The
inspired by your
logos.
mask. Yeah, in the middle of the
Spinning.
wheel, which I love. I was like, if we put a sombrero and a serape on that guy, he might look really good for an upcoming episode that we might have.
That's not a bad idea. I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we
So I
get
just
that
gave you
stuff
more.
locked
My
in.
ideas involve you doing more things. So
Hey, as long as I'm able to do them, no problem.
yeah.
Um, all right. Well, that I believe would be it. So our Corona 24, check your DMs. We'll be sending you some information shortly. And just
Our
remember
Corona.
underscore Corona.
R _Corona. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh no, because I just realized. So we ran off, a couple of matches that were posted. Somebody had asked. I'm on Zelo Pro on there's no at on Facebook /Zelo Pro on their Facebook page, and somebody asked, "Are those all the matches?" No, not all matches will be announced ahead of time. So there you go. There will be more matches than what we just ran through.
Okay, cool. Keep you on your toes. A little surprise.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Charlie, hope you have a great weekend.
You too, man.
And yeah, sorry for waking you up so early.
Not a problem.
All right. Well, as far as Two Heels in the Face goes, I'll do a quick plug. twoheelsintheface.com, at Two Heels in the Face on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And just make sure to, for this Zelo episode, or, if you're tweeting about Zelo, hashtag BWGPA.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We would appreciate that.
Thanks.
Okay.